Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Thief Deadly Shadows. In the last episode, we had ran around the city for a bit, looking to fence the gear we picked up at the Keeper compound, resupply ourselves, and make our way to Alldale, a wealthier district of the city, in order to locate Inspector Drept there. The only potential link we had with the old hag who had tried to kill us to anything else was that Inspector Drept himself was looking for an old hag. He told us a story about how this hag had a bit appeared mysteriously and snatched away his friend when he was a child. And now, it's been some 40-odd years later, and she apparently hasn't aged since then. The hag continues to show up, or at least there's been traces of her activity. It may not be the same person, but it's all we have to go on. The lead he gave us indicated that this started at the Shalebridge Cradle, and it may be in our best interest to start there. So, we will be heading over there in this episode. First, though, we are continuing to go through the city in order to visit fences, sell stuff, and purchase supplies. We're a little low. Actually, well, I guess we're not really that low, now that I look at our current gear. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright, after visiting Black Alley at the well-equipped thief, we are indeed now well-equipped. We're going to first, however, pay a visit to Fort Ironwood, and in particular the Crypt therein. It's one of the few locations in the city we have yet to actually go to. So I figured we'd start there first. We're going to get there by going through the docks as well, since that will take us back to Old Quarter, which is where Fort Ironwood is located. Remember that the enforcers are still out here and still looking for us. So far, this fine evening, we have not yet knocked out anyone as far as I can recall with the blackjack. We've used quite a few gas items here or there, though. And we left the docks, I think, while they were looking for us. So this will be an exciting entrance, I suppose. Okay, that one guy was still blinded. Remember, time pauses when we leave a zone, and immediately picks back up in exactly the same state that you left it when you zone back into it again. This can be good if you left the area with people knocked out or blinded. It can be bad if you were chased to the exit and then have to re-enter it again. There's the entrance to the cradle.
No one appreciates. But what would they do without me? Scouring the streets for the scum and the villains? Achoo!
The guards have been very perceptive this evening. which has made this very difficult, noticing me in complete darkness several times. Figured we can maybe get in this way. I know we can climb up there. What? I don't understand what I'm mantling at the moment. Okay, thank God. We are still in the good graces of the Hammerites, so we should have no issue just walking through the entrance here.
Proceed, thief. First the chalice, now our clock tower.
Ah, 'tis tragic. Our vigilance did lapse. The builder only protects those who heed his warnings. 'Twas brought down by our own failures. So many lost.
This act bears the mark of the pagans.
Verily, but how? No herby magics have that power. And what didst they hope to accomplish?
There is no knowing the motives of heathens, but 'tis not the builder's work, that much I know.
Oh, that's very tough to hear. I was hoping that most of them had escaped. All Garrett did in his desire to see this...
And the builder said, smite thine enemies without mercy, for mercy is but weakness in disguise.
To fruitation was that we killed a bunch of hammers. Although judging from the priests chanting out there, maybe they're not as much the good guys as I had hoped they were going to be. At all about downing undead. I suppose since there is some free holy water above us, we should use some holy water here. These undead must have been risen through the pagans with their necromantic wand. Maybe we should go and get that holy water now. instead of waiting till I've fully explored the crypt, since we're down to one vial of it. Every undead that we defeat would have also increased our faction with the Hammerites. We should be happy that none survived who might have seen us in there.
The builder is in the smallest nail, the tiniest gear. How dost thou do?
Builder, keep thee.
I don't know if you're
my
allowed
own burden that I carry. I always see room for improvement.
to just take that holy water on that table. That leads to the gardens, which we also should explore again. I think there was some moss arrows out there. First, though, I do want these 2 vials. Assuming they're both back, and they are. You can't buy holy water, you might have noticed. I think it's one of, if not the only item in the game that you can't purchase. I like that. Garrett, though, used to be able to purchase holy water, right? Quite some time ago, for the first Thief game. I don't believe he was able to purchase any in the second.
Only the builder can judge.
No, many other people can judge Hammerite, though I believe you cut yourself off. Remember, we are not here to rob from the Hammerites, so I'm not interested in taking anything that they have loot-wise, or anything I know I'm not allowed to, could possibly not be allowed to take. Water arrow, also very useful. That just leads outside.
Builder, keep thee.
Okay, I thought there was a moss arrow out here. I am mistaken. I will admit that I much prefer the way holy water works in this game to the other ones. Pouring a single vial of holy water onto all your arrows, however many of them they are, and then having them blessed, no matter how many of them are, for 30 seconds, always seemed a little odd to me for it to work that way. But this may just be my exposure to holy water through using it to fight undead. You know, when we're not doing that in real life for Dungeons and Dragons. Anyway, we're not here in the crypts to rob from the Hammerites either. But maybe there are supplies down here, or something else of interest we might be glad to have found.
shall do.
I'm thinking we're going to take that vial of holy water, after all, from that table. And hope we're allowed to take it. Because we are going to totally take this. You might have heard the chains briefly. That's a haunt. I had honestly thought a single fire arrow is all it ever needed to down a zombie in this game. That is the very first time I've seen it required 2. That hints as to at least where it came from. Ramirez loved his barracks. Oh, did he die? That's a shame. We didn't kill him. We knocked him out, though, if I recall correctly, in the first thief. Here lies Bernard Farkas, murdered in cold blood before his time, beloved brother of Emily and Clive. Farkas was the merchant who sold Garrett his lockpicks after we gave him the Horn of Quintus as payment. Time to maneuver around him, but we're going to try. There's no room to get around him. No shadows we can hide in there, unless you want to help, unless you want to make them. Let's destroy him. maybe the Hammerites won't miss the equipment down here, at the very least in that chest. In prior Thief games, you could use normal broadhead arrows to down haunts. I have no clue if they'll work in this one, though. Tim, you're not going to get that chest if all you're doing is staring at him. I think the combination of oil, I think it slipped slightly and fell, which is actually what did it in. I don't remember what's in this chest. I don't think I've ever opened it before. I tended to try to avoid the undead. Well, I would kill them when I crossed them, but if I didn't have to fight them, I avoided them in this game when I played through this last. Let's check our faction. It's not lowering, so we are allowed, I think, to loot the crypt. But I will keep most of the treasures where they are. But that was guarded, and I wanted to take whatever was in that. Mortar, Dalius, Comstock. The three buried here. In memory of Lady Olivia Bafford, sister to Lord Bafford, beloved of many. I want to know where that one Hammerite walks. If we see him once again walk in front of this towards the right, then we'll know that there's a circular route he takes there. Okay. Here lies E. Dougherty, died in his sleep. Here lies the mortal remains of Talia Ingram. I really don't like that he changes his patrol pattern. It will make getting what's in that chest tricky, unless I want to destroy him. I certainly hope flash bombs still damage them. guessing they got a bit discombobulated. Morsley Blander, architect. May his troubles be over. New map acquired. The map was the main reason I wanted to come in here. This is the grave of Samuel Quintus, died in a brothel and brought shame to his family. That's the one that saw me as I was trying to stealth past the other haunt. There's a glyph door there, but I'm not gonna risk getting it. It's not worth getting whatever's in that chest. We're done in this location. That might make this episode a little shorter than the ones we've done prior, everyone. But we will do the Shellbridge Cradle, or start it at least, in the next episode, not this one. Purged a few undead from that grave. Yard? No, crypt.
How fares thee, Garrett?
Good. Better than you guys are doing, unfortunately. Or fortunately for us. Alright, everyone. I think we're going back to the rooftops for this. It could just take us a single flash bomb, and we could be done. But if I don't have to spend it, I'd rather not. The Shellbridge Cradle will be one of the most difficult missions we have done in the first 3 Thief games. And is perhaps the most fitting for Halloween of all the missions we've done so far.
I should have eaten so much. But what could I tell her? I guess I could.
Alright, everyone. Staring at the door as I just did, all the hairs on my body are standing up. This is going to be a lot of fun in the next episode. Hopefully I will see you guys then. Take care, everyone, and thanks for watching.